Hello YouTubeverse and welcome to another Yu-Gi-Oh guide, and the reason for today's guide is another event. Today's event is Syrus Truesdale. I don't remember him from the anime. I don't know if it's my memory or he just didn't stand out as a character. So this event is both a duelathon and a chance for Syrus to appear. With the duelathon you duel to collect points. There's a daily that's going to rotate, I assume, for the 8 or 9 days that we had the event, and the total collected points rewards. Syrus also has a chance to appear by dueling, so these events go hand in hand with each other. So whip out your duel orbs, as this is a great opportunity to use them up, or if you're into PvP then ranked duels will get you those points. So if you're not good at farming, then no worries. Forget about it! You can gain some of these cards with points and collect enough to unlock him as a playable character, which I, by the way, think is great because I want to harvest him for his level up gems. So without further ado, away we go! Okay, so the format's changed a bit. On the left we have a deck in its entire glory, and on the right we have a breakdown of how to obtain key cards. The deck will play in the background, and while I just ramble on about random stuff, feel free to pause the video at any time, or if you have any questions, ask them in the comment section below. Okay, so let's talk about farming this guy. The Dark Paladin deck works, but I want to do something different. It's harder because this event is GX and you don't have access to other characters like Tear and Paradox Brothers, etc, etc, etc. I tried out the Cerberus deck but ended up going completely wrong due to his Inverse Universe card, which switches all monsters' attack on the field with their defense. I could possibly play some traps to negate its activation, but with that deck you kinda want magic cards to power up their attacks. I ran out of ideas, so I went to a Duel-links website, which the link will be down in the description. The deck is entirely mine, but I tweaked it to suit my needs. So the aim of this game is to get Kaseitai, this questionable looking worm thing, attached to one of his monsters. Remember, this is a kid's game. Blow up their attack stat with Megamorph and then siphon half that attack into your life points, both to stall and leave a devastating rare attack. Everything else is to stall the hell out of this duel with the express purpose of filling these two conditions. Unfortunately for me, every time I manage to get Kaseitai down on the field, he always seems to have a shield crush in his hand. This isn't a huge deal, as our deck was made to stall, so you just have to wait till you get the next one out. Or you can end up being super unlucky like me, and the next one was at the bottom of the deck, and I only managed to get 3000 life points to attack him with, and still end up losing the duel. The consistency can be hit and miss, but what you can do is use the skill Restart to try your luck at a better starting hand. You definitely want Kaseitai and Megamorph in your starting hand to get pumping points into your life points. Jaden and Jesse are the two people in GX who get Restart, but it's a drop skill and not a level up skill, and unfortunately for me, I didn't have it on either one of them. As you can see, I get very lows from his attacks, but I'm not worried. With this deck, you can easily come back up as long as you can stall and have enough turns to gain life points. One thing you'll see me doing throughout the duel is placing only 1 or 2 cards down. I don't want to really fill my back rows unless I definitely can play the card regardless of a trigger, or I might end up bricking my whole back row. Reason being, you need to save one of the slots for Kaseitai when it's equipped, and 1 slot for making plays, and 1 slot for stall cards. Or if I have cards in my hands that I don't want to discard. Despite my previous advice, I know I can activate Massive Morph at any time, so I put 2 cards down.
My special summon monster kit, Super Vehicle.
Obviously he doesn't know it, but him summoning this card is the beginning of the end for him. I'm now able to get back into the game thanks to this summon. So all I'm trying to do here is just keep it stalling. Finally, we get the main star of this attraction. Obviously, I want him to attack into it. So Massive Morph is there. It won't stop his attack, but it will double his attack points. And that means more life points to regain. Then we just keep Massive Morphing to get more life points back. Remember a minute ago we was at 400 HP. Now watch this guy rocket up.
I'm setting a card. Here I go. My turn.
I draw.
Activating Temple of the Mind's Eye is completely unnecessary, but it is out of caution and another stall tactic, as you can remove cards from the field with polymerization, so you can save Massive Morph and Kasaitai if you need to reapply the effects. Prime example is right here. He could have played polymerization and brought out a new fusion monster, but I just think he gets bamboozled by what's going on. The computer's not that smart. Now we just stall and wait for normal cards in our deck, then I can show you what to do in the final 10 to take the victory. This deck isn't that expensive, but it is completely undoable if you missed getting Ra from the last Merrick event. Every single card outside of Kasaitai, Ra, and Massive Morph is exchangeable. All you really want is cards that will stall the Duel, so there's no need to go crazy and aim for ultra rare and super rare booster cards, but for myself I just had them lying around. As you can see, I'm now putting cards face down because I'm running out of space in my hand and I don't really want to discard anything, but I still leave that space to play cards that I need to. Luckily we're coming to the end of this duel and I don't really have to discard anything. If you don't have double summon, you can just play Cosmic Compass with turn before last and summon Ra on the last turn, but this is much more riskier. The first step is to get 3 monsters we want to sacrifice on the field. In this instance we use Cosmic Compass to get these monsters out.
I'm counting on you. I summon a monster and attack. My monster's effect activates. Come on. I special summon a monster.
We then place double summon, which allows us to get Ra out in the same turn. I activate enemy controller because I want a different monster to attack into, just to deal more damage.
I activate a quick play spell.
We then tribute these monsters to summon Ra and activate his effect. I can then power up my Ra with an attack power of 28,800. We want to get rid of Temple of the Mind's Eye, as if we still have this on the field, it will make all our efforts naught. I had a second one, so I placed it face down. If you don't have two, any field spell can work. Lastly, I activate Anti-Magic Arrow to prevent him playing any cards to prevent us attacking. So, that's the match in a very long nutshell. I now present to you the Winged Dragon of Ra challenge, and I want to see how far you can get Ra's final damage. Screenshots, or it never happened. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the guide. You can follow me on Twitter or catch me live on Twitch. If you liked the video, then a thumbs up would be appreciated. If not, then leave a comment below on how it could be better.